Welcome everyone to this month's edition of Conversations with Conexxus. I'm Linda Toth, Managing Director of Conexxus, and with me I have Gray Taylor, Executive Director. Hello, Gray.
Hey, Linda, how you doing?
I'm good. And we also have Ann Zecca, who is all things membership and event planning. So welcome, Ann.
Hi, glad to be here.
Glad to have both of you. So today I want to focus our attention on our event coming up towards the end of August, the Annual Strategy Conference. So Ann, can you give me some of the logistics about this event?
Absolutely. So the event is Monday, August 22nd through Thursday, August 25th. We'll start with a welcome reception Monday afternoon or Monday evening, just to get together and meet everyone, kick things off, start bright and early Tuesday morning with discovery sessions. And we'll end on Thursday with the board meeting from 2 to 5. It is at P97 headquarters in Houston, so we appreciate being their guests for that. And our base hotel is the Hilton Houston West Chase, where we've negotiated a room rate of $119 per night, and that does include a full breakfast.
Wow, that's a great rate.
It's better than living in my house.
Exactly.
So, Gray, I know we have a number of discovery sessions set up for this strategy conference, and the strategy conference is really all about Conexxus, where we're at, what we should be working on in the next year and the next 5 years. So can you walk us through some of those discovery sessions that we have on tap?
Yeah, coming out of a really strong annual conference we had over in Tucson, where we just had some amazing sessions where we were just meeting with retailers and just trying to listen to what's going on in the industry. There's a couple of really big themes that we're in the process of kicking the tires on that we need to know more about. The first one is connection to external ecosystems. And if you think about this, a lot of talk about the super app, right? The super app that does everything for you. Well, what exists out there today are pools of customers who are very loyal to whatever they're doing. And it could be DoorDash, it could be Tesla dashboard. And those customers are looking for those platforms to reach outside and solve more problems in their lives. In our case, it is, hey, I need to buy something on the way, what I like to call on-the-way commerce. And so we really need to focus on how we can more effectively integrate to those external ecosystems quickly, so that we're not being beaten to the marketplace by our adjacent competitors, and more completely from a standpoint of being able to pierce this wall of fog that we have sometimes with these ecosystems where we don't get to express our brand, we don't get to express our offer. So you're going to hear a lot about that and objective and how we get there. And one of the things that we're also going to discuss is what we call reference architectures, which is where we as an industry sit down and say, look, if you are a OEM automotive dashboard, here's how you would connect to us. And that gives us the ability then to go to these ecosystems and say, here's a ready-made way for you to get in. The other thing that's really interesting is, labor always is the top issue. And there are just tons of self-checkout and visual checkout solutions that are coming to the marketplace. All of them are members of Conexxus. They all have a different twist to them. And we have some new applications coming in, which goes beyond self-checkout to just platforms of natural language visual recognition. So think in terms of, I've got a set of cameras on my roof. What am I going to use it for? I could use it for self-checkout. I could also use it for customer heat mapping. So we've got some vendors who are going to come in and talk about how they're being used right now in other vertical markets, and how we might be able to use it within our convenience store and lower our labor costs, but also increase then our data transaction flows. So those are just some of the things that we're going to be teasing and talking about during the discovery sessions, with the objective of, look, they all fit within our API data dictionary framework. Are these use cases that we can apply that framework that we decided on 3 years ago? Should we be prioritizing those in that framework as we move forward? So it's going to be a really exciting session. And what I'm looking forward to is that we walk out with a very clear vision as to what the industry is looking for Conexxus to deliver over the next 2 to 5 years.
Great. So if people want to be a part of this and drive the conversation and drive where Conexxus will be working on in the next several years, and how do they go about registering? What's the priority to register, and is there a limit the number of people?
Yeah, so the best way to do that, you'll need to send an email to me at azecca@conexxus.org. And after I've gone through and made sure there's space and you meet all the criteria, I will send you a link to register. You can see a full agenda and details about the conference, links to the hotel, that type of thing at conexxus.org/ASC 2022. You did mention a limit. We are limiting it to 35 people face-to-face. Unlimited virtual participation is more than welcome. Priorities given to our board members, followed by gold members. And then if there are any remaining seats left, then we will be able to open it up and invite some of our silver members as well. But primarily it's going to be board members and gold members.
Okay. And so send you an email if they're interested in registering.
Correct.
Okay, great. I know you said there were some networking events. There's an off-site networking event, right?
That is correct. On Wednesday night, P97 is treating all of us to the Astros Minnesota Twins baseball game. So that'll be a lot of fun.
Sounds
We're excited for that. And then Tuesday night before that, we're going to have a reception where our sponsors are able to have tabletop displays. So that's a good opportunity to get involved and get your company name out there and in front of everybody.
Okay, well, sounds good. Thank you both for joining me today, and I hope we see all of you at the ASC in 2022 in Houston at P97 headquarters. And we'll see you next time on Conversations with Conexxus.
See you all later.
Bye.